Keisha B, can you hear me? I had to restart the live because no one could hear my voice. Can you hear my voice okay? All right, good. Thank you. I don't know what's going on with that. When I use this laptop, I don't know why it does that. As you can see, I'm in a different area. Yep, we're about to get started. Yeah. If you're gonna participate in the live question reading segment, you don't have to inform me to not read your information out loud. The live question reading segment is live readings. If you want a private reading, then request a private reading. That's the rules. That's just how this goes. Live is live, private is private. There is a difference. If you don't want it to be out there, I don't put the whole backstory out. I really don't even ask for a backstory. So people volunteer for a backstory that I don't even ask for and then tell me to not read it out loud. I never asked for it. And if you're worried about me reading your information out loud, you should just get a private reading. I know my face is like, I'm trying to really be considerate. I'm trying to really be respectful and understanding, but I have to explain it in these ways to get y'all to understand how, unnecessary this is and how y'all don't have to do the things that y'all do when y'all request readings. You don't have to put your business out there, especially if nobody's asking about it. Respectfully. I pretty much know very well how to run my live streams. Either you want a reading from me and you vibe with me and you trust me, or you don't. And if you don't, that's fine. But do you go to a doctor and tell them how to operate on you? Probably not. So please don't do that with me. Respectfully. Thank you. All right. Sarath 85, how you doing? Drops of Jupiter 1122, how you doing? Atone 365. Ariel was taken, what's up? Layla Harris 8143, what's up? Brazilian Shia, how you doing? Lyric Turner, Keisha B, what's up? All right, let me get these timestamps. Let me get this template up and we can get started. First client being read at 3:45. Oh, apparently not. My number lock was off. Let's do it at 3:55. All right, client number one, thank you so much for booking with me. I hope all is well. You would like to know what's in store for you and the Pisces. What's in store for my client and the Pisces? Okay. What's in store for my client and said Pisces? Let's see. There's a pattern here. So the first card that came out is the Two of Wands, things going as planned. And just so you know, I am using vice versa tarot. If you have it, you can follow along. This is the book. So you got the 10 of coins, you got the 7 of swords, you got the hangman, the world, the shadow side of the knight of swords, and the 10 of swords where someone is watching themselves be betrayed by somebody. So it's drama. I see that you guys will be together. Something is going as planned, as this 2 of wands indicates, the back of the 2 of wands, where you see the back of the man with the globe in his hand in between 2 wands. So something is going as planned pertaining to a 10 of Pentacles situation, marriage, loyalty, building together, having financial stability, and a family unit. That's what I see. But in the midst of that happening, there's deception, there's ego, there's anger, but you guys are overcome. But I'm going to tell you this, it's going to always be something in seasons, not in days or weeks, but every few months or every year or two, there's going to be something, because you guys will shift your perception, come back together with the world and the hangman, move forward together to another chapter, another cycle. That's a reconciliation, or you guys deciding to like forget about who doesn't want to see y'all together, forget about the drama, forget about who cares and who don't care. And it's gonna eventually piss somebody off with the Knight of Swords, the shadow side of the Knight of Swords. And vice versa, tarot is somebody that's angry as hell. They are a fighter. They're not a lover. They're gonna try to like run your relationship, or if you have kids with this person, outside of your existing relationship with said person in your backstory, they're going to try to like use the kids or use whatever leverage that they have to be tyrannical. They're going to do it. And they may try to like set up some type of betrayal to turn you guys against each other in an attempt to divide and conquer. Now, I'm going to clarify this 10 of swords, because whoever is throwing those swords, that man in the background can see them. That's what the traitor and the person that's trying to operate drama behind the scenes, that's what they don't know. You can see this person, or your person can see them being shady in the background. Let's see. Now, this could be a Taurus, a Leo, a Scorpio, an Aquarius. I also have Aries, Virgo, Gemini, and Libra here. Now let's see what's going on with the 10 of Swords. Yeah, what you don't see and what he don't see, God see everything. You see that eye at the top of that tire? I mean, not tire, but tower, kicking people out? Yeah. And then you got the 3 of Cups, rejoicing as a third party situation get kicked out of your life. As a third party situation, try to like stir up drama. One of you guys will be able to see what's going on. I got Cancer and Scorpio here. And look, I want you to pay attention to this Tower card. You see that dove that's flying around the burning bodies and debris? That dove represents you. That eye up top represents God, the Most High, whoever has your best interest at heart, that's seeing what people is trying to do behind your back. Yep. But there's not a person, number one, there's people that don't want to see you with this person. They don't want to see y'all together. Very angry about y'all being together. Very angry. And don't let y'all have something. It looks like this person has something going on for himself, and you do too. Somebody could have been married and just can't take seeing the other one move on happily. So it's just until these people heal on your side, or whether it's his side, until they heal and move on, they're not going to stop harassing y'all. They're going to find something Oh my good. Every time they nigga make them mad or they bitch piss them off, they gonna find something to be mad at y'all about. Jealousy. It's jealousy. That's what I'm saying. See, I didn't even need a backstory. Okay. Let me see. Friendship. Friendship is leading to more. Self-care and vulnerability. Worry about yourself right now. Let this other person focus on themselves and you guys will come together. And you can trust him. He can trust you too. The card says your friendship is leading to more. Vulnerability is here. You can be completely open with this person and they can be completely open with you. And then you got self-care. Self-care. Clear your energy field and focus on yourself before acting. So, yeah, it's more drama to come. It's gonna be a storm, a roller coaster, consistently for a little while, because don't nobody want to see y'all together. Too jealous, envious, and I am so sorry, but it's making me think of a show that I just saw. I think it's Let me grab my phone because I saw it on YouTube. Hold on. I saw it on YouTube, number one. It was called The Ghost of David Coffin. The Ghost of David Coffin. He was from a very prestigious family in Atlanta, Georgia. He met this woman that was going through a divorce when they met. He was a player, like, a ladies' man. He wasn't in a serious commitment with anybody, but he wanted to be in a serious commitment with her. And he knew her situation. He told his family, the people that met her and the people that he cared about, he told them the situation that she was in. And they just was like, she seems like a nice woman. Just be careful, David. Especially the father. The father was like, just be careful. Her husband, who she was going through a divorce with, shot that man in the head and set his house on fire. They tried to charge him for the murder. He went to court, to trial and everything. And no, he didn't. I take that back. It didn't make it to trial. He was in jail, but his lawyer got the charges dropped. He ended up moving from Atlanta to California. Even became a candidate to run for the mayor of California. I mean, not mayor, governor of California. I think his name was Scott something. And years went by. The wife who eventually became his ex-wife tried to get far, far away from him after the charges was dropped. She moved all the way to Australia. And his father, David Cooper's father, kept like fighting with the DA, fighting with the legality system down there to get that case reopened and to charge him officially and take it to trial or whatnot. They were successfully able to do that, and he got life in prison. He got life in prison. What's the name? The Ghost of David Coffin. 48 Hours is the name of the show. 48 Hours. I don't know why that story popped up in my head when I was reading for you, but I think I needed to tell you because I don't know if you realize how deep this shit go with the mental health of the people that y'all walking away from to be together. One of them is crazy. One of them has the potential to take it that far. You need to be careful. You need to take care of yourself. All right? I can put the link to the episode in the chat. I'll do that now before I go to your second question. And please, like, I'm not trying to scare you, but I'll be doing a disservice to you and the spirits and the ancestors that blessed me if I didn't tell you what needed to be said. History, here it is. I'm about to put it in the chat right now. Where is it? There it is. Share, copy. Okay. And here you go. All right, there it is right there. All right, let's move forward and go to your second question. And please, I'm not trying to scare you, but I want you to be prepared for whatever, if this is who you want to be with. So your second question is, you're about to move and you're curious which one is a better choice for you and your child. Okay, option 1, which is the first initial you sent, and option 2 is the second initial. Let's go to option 1. Let's do 2 piles, one for option 1 and one for option 2, okay? All right. Oh, Lord, okay. All right. Option 1. Option 1 for my client. Option 1. And option 2. It's looking like option 2 is better. Option 1, you got the 4 swords in reverse, which talks about exhaustion, burnout, and deep contemplation, stagnation, restlessness, and stress. Not getting enough sleep. So option 1, you got strength here, putting more emphasis on why it's a no. I mean, if you really wanted to be there that bad, you can get past the struggle and stay thereafter. But it's a hell of a struggle with strength being here and the 4 swords in reverse. Strength talks about you having subtle power, persuasion, influence, inner strength, focus, and compassion, as well as courage and strong willpower. Your last card for option 1 is 5 of Cups in reverse, which talks about acceptance, moving on, healing, self-forgiveness. It also talks about you finding peace, and it also talks about personal setbacks. So this is not favorable to me. Option 1 is not favorable to me, especially when I saw the cards from option 2. The 2 of Cups, upright, 10 of Wands, upright, 7 of Swords in reverse, Death in reverse, 2 of Pentacles upright, and the 8 of Wands in reverse. So there is some type of delay here too, with the 8 of Wands being in reverse. Frustration, something holding off, a delay, a slowdown, something being slowed down. But it's not a complete stop. You'll have support there, people that you want to be around with the 2 of Cups here. Unified love, partnership, mutual attraction, possibly marriage, connection. Seems like you getting off the ground from a stability standpoint will be a little slow, but it'll still pick up. But you'll have the support system that you really want and the people that you really want to be there, actually there. Yeah. You'll be completing some type of burden too with the 10 of Wands here. And then with the Seven of Swords in reverse, somebody will be coming clean and rethinking an approach. This could be you and whoever you're in this Two of Cups energy re-strategizing in some way. Yeah. There'll be some type of resistance to change here with Death in reverse and a little bit of stagnation, but not a lot. You'll grow a lot. You'll mature. You'll have multiple priorities, but you'll master managing them rather quickly. And you'll have to adapt to whatever lifestyle, whatever is going on there. It looks like it's going to be really busy. Your hands will be full, but I don't get burnout, exhaustion, and all, all the dragon energy that I got from from option number 1. There will be a lot of responsibilities. So you'll have to money manage, time manage very well. But outside of that, it seems to be a better situation. Let's see. It could involve Sagittarius, Taurus, Aquarius, Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer. Let me see what else come out. What is my client's advice when it comes to option 1 and option 2? What would you like for her to know? Okay. Option 1, Queen of Cups. Option 2, the Page of Cups. More is required from you as this Queen of Cups energy from option 1. Less stress. And although it is like the hustle bustle day-to-day stuff, especially if you got kids and stuff, you can relax a bit more with option 2, Page of Cups energy. But it also results in you thinking and moving a little different. Talks about your eyes being open in some way where you're no longer naive or left out in the cold with certain information. The Page of Cups talks about once you open the cup, look inside the cup, you can't unsee what you've seen. So it's more responsibility going to option 2, but you'll have more support there. And it's just a burden with option 1. It's just not favorable for you for some reason. A lot of delays, a lot of stagnancy, a lot of stress. A lot of stress. Option 2 is more so busyness, but with the right schedule, the right management, you'll be okay. You won't have to worry about doing it alone. And some type of conversation or healing journey begins where you and whoever you have this Two of Cups energy with come clean with something, come clean about something, and you move forward together. But that's what I have. I wish you the best sincerely and always. Thank you so much. Ooh, that's interesting because I'm just reading your last question. I am curious to know where I would have the less stress and actually enjoy being at overall. You see, you ain't need no back. I didn't need no backstory. It's okay. You're gonna be all right. I'm here and live for you, and the people that love you will follow you. Live for you. All right. Thank you so much, number 1. God bless you, and you have a good evening. Bye. All right. Okay, we at number 2. Client number 2. Trey3_5. Thank you so much for the super chat. I appreciate you. Thank you. All right, where's my handy dandy notepad? All right. Number 2, thank you so much for booking with me. I hope all is well. Let's get into your reading. You're in the beginning stages of a transformation and rising, and you want to know what the spirit wants you to know right now. All right, let's see. Why is my screen doing that? That could be a sign that your vision is distorted, or maybe you're not seeing something properly. Let's see. And it's linked to the color green. So it can have something to do with your heart chakra or finances. Something needs a second opinion or a second look pertaining to your finances and your emotional well-being. All right, let's see. What does my client's spirit guides want her to know right now? You got the front of the King and the Queen of Wands coming out. Okay? Ain't that interesting? I said that color green has something to do with your heart chakra or your finances. It got something to do with your heart chakra. There's a partnership here with the King and Queen of Wands. The Eight of Pentacles, where a child is watching a man work. And then you got the back of the King of Cups. The back of the King of Cups isn't necessarily a bad energy, but it is a strategic energy. This person could be two different, like depending on who you talk to, you describe the King of Cups differently depending on who you're asking about when it comes to them. Who you're asking pertaining to them will give you a different response depending on who you're asking. And then you got the Tower. You got the side of the Tower where the all-seeing eye of the Most High is seeing someone do something destructive, and they're kicking them out of this tower. They're on fire. The lightning then struck down by God and kicked everybody out the tower, and this dove is flying swiftly and seamlessly out of the way of the burning bodies and the debris. Up under that, you have the Two of Pentacles. The Two of Pentacles is very It correlates with somebody that wants to audition, apply for a job, that's a social media influencer, somebody that's seen, or somebody that wants to be seen. And it's about being seen by the right people. So I'm gonna tell you right now, just how I just explained all those cards briefly. You may not be with the right person, romantically speaking, or you may, I don't know if you guys are together or on a break or something. Yeah, I don't know if you're together right now or on a break and you're thinking about getting together. This is not your person. There's a child that's going to tell you this person's business because they sloppy. They be doing stuff or having conversations or working on something that they obviously don't want you to know about, but they're not cautious enough to hide it from the child. Look how this child is studying this man while he master whatever he doing with these pentacles. Somebody can see this person, and it's not just the Most High. That eyeball, it's a human being in the form of a little person. That's a child that can see what this person is doing. I don't know if they ain't said nothing yet, or if they haven't put two and two together yet. But when they will, they'll tell you. They'll tell you exactly what's going on, because this person is different. It's a masculine energy. They act different away from you than they act when you guys are, you know, together. Sneaky energy. There's going to be a moment of revelation where the truth will hit you dead in the damn face. And you need to just step back like this tower and let the chips fall where they may and just move forward. They want you to focus on whatever your platform is, wherever you are trying to put energy into, wherever you're trying to put energy into and grow. Because there's people on a higher level than you that like you, that may be already interested in you or will be interested in you once you put yourself out there. You see that balcony of people watching that man juggle them pinnacles? That's you doing the juggling. That represents you working, doing what you got to do to be seen, get the job, perfect the interview, have a good live stream, have good content. And the people on the balcony represent the people that's on a higher level than you, that want to help you, that want to help you, that want to put in a good word for you, that want to meet you, that want to work with you, sponsorships, or just give you pointers on how to attract more of an audience or to get the job, how to redo your resume, how to make yourself stand out. This is what they want you to focus on, not this person. And a child, something is going to happen that is completely orchestrated by the Most High, possibly involving a child, that's going to help you see somebody for who they really are, and it's going to expose them, and it's going to open your eyes on how you should be moving and where you should be putting your energy at. Because if it's in a relationship with somebody, that ain't the right person. They're not your person. Focus on whatever this Two of Pentacles mean to you. And I do feel like it's content. It's content. Focus on having your screen set up right. Orchestrating your readings right. I used to freestyle a lot, number two, but lately I have been meditating and conjuring up a question line that resulted in me having a really good layout of questions that I know my viewers, subscribers, and members want to know about. So if I do a reading about a particular topic, the first question, how we get there, bullet point that. Second thing I'm gonna cover, what is this person's intentions if they plan on coming towards you? I'm just telling you different things, how to lay out your content to attract better, to attract more people and stuff, and to be more thorough with your live streams, whatever it is that you presenting to the world. This could involve an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, a Virgo, a Scorpio. or a Taurus. They want you to put your energy where it counts. Right now, somebody ain't worth your energy. But this content is worth your energy. Your kids, your content, your health, connecting with your spirit guides, eating better. That's worth your time and energy. And I know it may be easier said than done, but you asked what you needed to know, and this is what I'm saying. What's your closing message? What is my client's closing message, please? Yeah, they want you to cut somebody off. Page of Wands, the Wands in the Patakas of the Orisha Tarot deck are butchers. You see how he got a butcher block there with food? You need a particular skill set to be a butcher. You can't just chop up some meat and, get you some fresh meat from hunting and then just chop it up any kind of way. The butcher knows how to precisely cut each limb and fillet it and, get the most out of the animal as you can get. Basically, they want you to perfect your skill set. You got 2 pages here. The page of Wands talks about action as well as perfection, practicing your skill, mastering your skill. And you got the page of Disc. And this is not about necessarily money. It's about life management and knowing what to throw away and what to keep. And being more present with your spirit guides. They want you to go into hermit mode. In true hermit mode, not just hermit on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and then you can just be in client number 2 mode on Saturday and Sunday. It's a lifestyle. This transformation and rising requires a lot from you, and you do have free will. But in order to get what you want to get, I feel like you in some type of spiritual business because there's a lot of spiritual work and dedication and devotion that's being required of you right now. Somebody got to go. You need to be to yourself. And the spirit guides want your undivided time. The money and the success and everything that you want will come later. Hang on one second. All right. So there's some type of mess that needs to be avoided and or cleaned up. That's what this page of Disc talks about. This page is doing some type of offering work outside. It's hot. There's a bottle of water next to her chair to quench her thirst, and she can take breaks while she's working. There's a bag that she's putting the feathers in. There's a bowl that she's putting the actual body parts of the chicken in as she prepares for an offering. The feathers that have fallen outside the bowl onto the grass represents a mess that's been made. The actual bowl and the bag side by side represents knowing what to keep and knowing what to throw away. And it seems like you may be a bit confused about what to throw away and what to keep. Yeah. You want to salvage people in your life that cannot be salvaged. Gotta let it go. Feathers are everywhere on that card, showing you the messiness of the job. The spirits want you to know, number 2, that you have large aspirations, but you're at a point in your life where there's much work to be done that's so not inspiring. I just want you to know that the road to your goal is reachable, and it may be going a little slow, depending on how much you dedicate yourself to it. And not just dedicated as far as like doing the work, but actually fine tuning, perfecting it. You know, maybe you may need another camera, another microphone. Maybe you may need an intro. Maybe your graphics or production needs to be worked on. Maybe your intuition needs to be worked on. Just know that the spirits are here to help you, but you got to take the practical steps to allow them to help you. Whatever the topic is, whatever it is that you're trying to do, the spirits want you to know that you must prove yourself before you'll be able to enjoy more of what you're looking for. They want you to know that your hard work will pay off. They want you to know that you are in the process of becoming a part of something. But they also want you to know to not put the cart before the horse. And don't be afraid of doing the dirty work. You need to tend to what feeds you. There's people, places, and things in your life that don't feed you, but you feed them. And it's time to rip the damn spoon about their mouth. They don't deserve it. You need to ask what needs to be done. And tell people what you need them to do too if they want to be a part of your life. But always be respectful. But keep your boundaries, high. Keep your boundaries. What was that? What's the word was I trying? I forgot the word. Keep your boundaries in place and don't bend and break them for nobody. Period. And it's not what you do, it's how you do it. It's not what you say, it's how you say it and how you sound when you say it. Let's go to the 9 of Wands. Strength and indomitable will is found in this card. The proper use of strength is a complicated matter, as it is for you. In some environments, exhibitions of might and ferocity are entirely appropriate, but in others, their acts are just control and abuse. Ultimately, number 2, this card suggests that you are more capable than those around you. You are more capable than those around you. Whatever you have learned to use, whatever you've learned to use, it won't deter your success. It says whatever they have learned to use, this will won't even deter their success, but it will explain how others feel about you instead. So yeah, you're not done cutting people off. There's people in your life that you need to cut off now. They're connected to your heart chakra. But as you grow and evolve, more people will become out of alignment with you and become very jealous of you. And you'll have to cut their ass off too. So you in stage 1, ground zero, cutting off. That's part of your transformation too. You ready for this? You ready for this? You ready to be by yourself, but be at peace? You ready for your ancestors to put dreams, to give you dreams and astral projections of people trying to betray you? Are you ready to go from a place in your life where you feel like you ain't got nobody but God, only to get to the destination of all I need is God anyway? Are you ready for that? Sound good. It is good when you get to the other side, but getting there is something else. I'm not trying to scare you, but I really want you to know the seriousness of this. Like 90% of the people in your life ain't shit. That's a lot. That's a lot to process. Are you ready? You need to get ready. And also, you got success over all obstacles as long as you stay committed. Promotions and advancements, even winning another's heart. I'm not sure who this heart is, but it's somebody's heart. It may not be the person that you with right now. Maybe sometimes sometimes separation brings appreciation. Sometimes. And whatever you think you lost or whatnot, you'll get that back times 10. They want you to know that you're surrounded by people who are not as skilled as you. You need to continue to be compassionate. Don't use force on any level. Lead by example and make an offering to your water deities by a large body of water. Your heart, your spirituality, your gifts, and your heart needs to be handled delicately, very delicately right now. That's what I have. I wish you the best always, okay? Thank you so much for booking with me, and you have a good day. Give me 1 second, number 3. Uncut diamond number 9. How do you make a water offering? You can Google that, but have you made an offering at an altar at all? You don't put the offering in the water, but you put it in a nice place by the water. But yeah, a lot of this stuff you can Google. All right, and I do see people sending me their payments and emails. Thank you so much. I got like maybe 3 more people to read, and then I'm going to take a brief break and respond to your emails and give you your numbers on where you stand in the live stream. Okay? Thank you. Okay. Ambitious Hustle, how you doing? All right. So we on client number 3. Okay. Oh. Mm. Okay. Thank you for the confirmation, number 2. I love you to pieces. You are very gifted. I'm so glad you got that dead weight up off you. Keep moving forward. You a strong, beautiful Black woman, for real. I'm not just saying that because it's a nice thing to say. I'm looking right at your picture. You are pretty. And I've watched your content. I know that you're talented. Get that dead weight up off you and focus on what you need to focus on, and you'll be perfectly fine. And all these people will be replaced with better people. Basically, fuck them. Okay. Okay. I see number 4. Where is number 3 at? I'm looking for you, number 3. Give me 1 second, please. Okay, that's number 5. That's number 6. Where the hell is number 3? Hold on, y'all. Number 3, could you please send me an email? As a matter of fact, don't do that. I can go into my sent folder and see who you are. I apologize. There you are. I found you. Never mind. I just found you. All right. Never mind, number 3. I found you. All right. Let's see. Number 3, thank you so much for booking with me. I hope all is well. let's get into your reading. Okay, so give me your backstory. You want to know if this person is seriously worth your time. And if he's not, is there somebody better coming along? Because you ain't about to settle. Shana, nah. I ain't mad at you. All right. Let's see. Is the person in question, if my client's backstory worth my client's time? Is this person worth my client's time? Is this person worth my client's time? Is this person worth my client's time? Wow, okay. Give me 1 second. Uh-oh. You got the Two of Cups, the King of Wands, and the Queen of Wands in this appropriate position. And you got the Eight of Pentacles. So this could turn into something very, very promising for the both of you. You guys got a lot in common. You make a good couple too. You are like a real good match for each other, as the King and the Queen of Wands and came out at the same time with the Two of Cups. Does this mean y'all perfect? No. There's a lot of things that you guys could work on individually and as a couple with the Eight of Pentacles here. You know? So yeah, nothing's perfect, but it's something that you guys could work on that you'll both be, you'll both benefit from. Let's see. Very specific messages. Okay. I see. At the bottom of the deck of your oracle cards, your messages of love oracle cards, you got mastery. You've learned the spiritual lesson. You got strictly sexual. This connection is passionate but not enduring. But you also got here and now. Your true love is already a part of your life. So although you're looking for something serious and you're not settling, that very thing is going to make this person appreciate you more and eventually fall in love with you, because you're not like everybody else. You have standards. So yeah, I'll be lying if I said in the beginning this person didn't just want to fuck you, because yeah, they did. But they're starting to like you more than just sex. They respect you. And because you have healthy boundaries and respect for yourself, they're starting to take you serious. Your healthy boundaries with this person makes you a whole lot more attractive. And it raises your value in stock market through the damn roof. So don't you stop doing that. So no, you're not wasting your time. But just because I said that, don't mean that you don't keep your foot on this nigga neck either. You keep your foot on this person's neck, because the footing on the neck is what got y'all here in the first place. You having your foot on this guy's neck is why he respects you like this in the first place. So you don't stop doing that. Don't ever stop doing that. But yeah, he's working on himself because of you. This is him doing work on himself because of you. I like it. What is the potential outcome of this relationship between said person and my client number 3? I need to drink to this. Hold on, wait a minute. Ooh, pinky in the air and everything. Damn. Change came out first. He is getting his shit together, okay? Change. Make that change. We got that, okay? I told you, you keep your foot on that neck, and as long as them toes is pretty, he ain't gonna mind. Keep the foot on his neck. And as long as them toes is pedicured and the hands matches the toes, he will love it. He'll find a way to get real comfortable with that foot on his neck. Hold on, baby, wait a minute. Toes look really, really nice, by the way. You say you want me to do what? Oh, okay. Only because it's you. Only because it's you. I'll do it. You got coughing in reverse. He's going to come to his senses and continue to fall in line because he don't want you to put his ass, he don't want you to put the situation to bed. Dead the situation, basically. He don't want this to end. Don't want that. Oh, this shit is funny. Okay, I think we get the gist of what's going on here. And you doing it right. You doing it perfectly. You doing it the right way. All right. Yeah, so what if this person, hypothetically speaking, just started self-sabotaging and my client had no choice but, because this person has forced her hand to just cut it off? What else will be in store for her? Play hard. Yeah, you'll go back to dating. You'll have fun, but you got good sense. You're not looking for somebody that you know what you want. You're not looking for somebody that's unrealistic. You want a grown-ass man that know what they want, who you don't have to fix. They need to come to you already fixed or working on themselves. And you will play hard. You will get wined and dined and date and move on and enjoy your life until the next person that you feel has potential, that's coming correct, that you want to, engage and have interest in. And that's just it. Because if it ain't him, trust me, it's somebody else that'll love to be in his shoes. And it seems like you're very good at dating, having healthy boundaries, getting to know people. Either they make the cut or they don't. And if they don't, bye-bye. That's it. You're doing this perfectly. You're doing this perfectly. Keep doing what you're doing. That's what you need to know. You have a lovely evening. Thank you so much for booking with me. All right. Number 4. Ooh, I got 5 questions for client number 4. Give me a minute. I gotta get some particular cards for number 4 before we get started. Okay. Well, damn. Whew, ain't no way my booty is that damn big. Whew. Lord, how did that happen? Okay. Hi. Hold on. Okay, we're good now. All right. Wait. Okay, we are all right now. Okay. So I'll be using a new deck called What's Gossip. So there we go. Let's get started on client number 4. Okay. All right. Number 4, thank you so much for booking with me. I hope all is well as usual. Let's get into your 5-question reading. Okay. They're stressing you out over there. Will the blankety blank project be successful when y'all launch in blankety blank? I'm not gonna say the name of the project or the time frame. You already know how to do. All right. Will said project be successful by due date? Will said project be successful by due date? Will my client said project be successful by the due date? Yes. Yes, it will. So your stress is paying off. A little bit of advice, try to focus on that project as much as you can. Don't let people interrupt your solitude, interrupt your concentration, interrupt the time that you have designated to this project. Because it seems like you may even be working out like after hours on this. So you're going to be putting a lot of time in this. Yeah. So, yep, you got the 8 of Wands. That is a positive card. That's a card of yes, good news. You got the 2 of Wands. The back of 2 of Wands talks about things going as planned. I'm assuming you planning for it to go well, and that's what's happening. Then you got death. You got the side of death, not this side. We would have a problem if it was on this side, but it's this side. So this side talks about rebirth, renewal, a clean slate. And they want you to know that it's almost over. Things will start getting better for you 2 months from now. This project will take a lot of stress off you in 2 months. You'll be less stressed. A month from now, you'll start to relax, but you'll really feel more confident and less stressed out in 2 months. All right. That's what I see. Hold on 1 second. Okay, let's go to your second question. What does blinkety bleeply bleeply, who I won't name, hold on. What does the said person think about you? You think that she talks shit about you and tries to sabotage you? Let's find out what this person thinks about you. What does said person think of my client? Because my client thinks this person talks shit about her. And you may be right, because I just saw, I think, the Seven of Swords in reverse pop out. Yep, Seven of Swords in reverse, coming clean. Deception, self-deceit, keeping secrets, rethinking approach. She think that she might have impulsively misjudged you. Her thoughts have changed about you. And it looks like at some point they were negative, and she's starting to backpedal and feel different. She's starting to backpedal and feel different. What started her issue with you, she felt like she was losing control of something, or something was taken away from her. This side of the Seven of Swords talks about regaining or losing control. Mastery, choices, responsibility, myth, and secrets. So I don't know if she misjudged you and thought that you were trying to step on her toes or take something from her or make her look bad in some way. Something like that is here. She wants a new beginning with you. Ace of Wands upright, the World upright, Page of Coins in reverse, Page of Wands in reverse, and the Knight of Pentacles upright. Yeah, this person has had a lot of up and down and conflicting energy towards you because she felt like you didn't like her and you were trying to sabotage something that she built or take her spot or show stop her, have one up on her, embarrass her, or flex your muscles or something like that, because it seems like you may have more authority than she does. If you guys are working on a project together, at first she didn't want to be a part of it. She wanted to like be out of it and watch you fail in some way. She knows her worth, but there's a lot of ego here, and it looks like you bruised her ego at some point, but she does bring something to the table. Now she's starting to feel bad about her feelings and wanting to work with you. She really just wants whatever project that she's working on involving you to be over with. She hasn't been the best support system. She has not been as dedicated and as resourceful as she knows she can be. She hasn't. Because the Page of Coins in reverse talks about lack of commitment, greediness, laziness, procrastination, and learning from failure. At some point, she really wanted to like not do the best job when it comes to like helping you with something or giving you some type of valuable information, because she felt like you failing made her look good. Well, number 4 messed up. I guess you should have called me instead, you know. This would have never happened had you got me. That type of energy. That's what I'm getting. She thinks that you don't know what you're doing with the Page of Wands in reverse. She feels like you're creating conflict. You have no lack of direction. You have lack of direction, and you may procrastinate on purpose to get somebody to do the work for you. Yep. Now that she feels guilty, though, she is feeling like the Knight of Pentacles. We're going to figure this out. Slow and steady wins the race. We're going to work hard. We're going to show productivity. We're going to, get a routine, get a flow going to get this taken care of. I'm going to be responsible. We're going to be conservative about the whole thing, look at it from a bigger perspective, and we're going to figure it out. But yeah. she had a problem with you in the beginning, but over time, she's realizing some things. Maybe she misjudged you, and it seems like she misjudged you, and she feels bad about it now. Does said person in question 2 still talk trash about my client? Okay. No. Actually, yeah. The Knight of Swords, it's like passive aggressiveness. Yeah, passive aggression. She talks shit about you in a sense of you not knowing more than her when it comes to something. She talks shit in that aspect of you not knowing more than her in some aspect of something at work. Yeah, that's what I'm getting. But her feelings were much, much stronger in the past than they are now. She's starting to feel bad, but at the same time, it's a little pettiness to her where she can't resist taking shots because she feels like in some area and expertise that she knows more than you. And it makes her feel good about herself. Why is this person still talking shit about my client? Why is this person still talking shit about my client? Oh, wow. Hold on. Ha. They're having issues in their personal life. Their fate has changed. Disharmony, working alone, lack of teamwork, disorganized, and some type of group conflict. There's some type of group conflict where she's not the only one that's talking shit. She might have started the shit talking. It looks like she may have started the shit talking. Like when she felt however she felt about you that made her insecure or defensive, she was already going through a lot at home. And that was like the straw that broke the camel's back. Like my personal life is fucked up, and now, the only thing I did have good going for me was my career. And now number 4 wants to step on my fucking toes. You know what I'm saying? Now she's trying to die down and backpedal what she said while still like patting herself on the shoulder and occasionally being petty. There's a sense of jealousy here too. You got the 10 of Pentacles in reverse. She got money problems and she counts your pockets. She feels like maybe you don't deserve your position, and if she had it, maybe her personal life would be better, or at least her financial life would be. Yeah, she compares her life to you in some way. And she's going through a karmic cycle with the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. This talks about bad luck, no control, resistance to change, and negative phases. So she went too far thinking that you were personally picking on her. And now that she realizes you're not, she's trying to backpedal. But at the same time, her ego is bruised. So she tries to use the fact that she knows more than you in a field to like repair her own ego. And she's jealous of your success too. Okay. Let's go to number 3. What's the T on you at work? Okay. All right. Where's that deck of cards? Where's them cards? Oh, here they are. I'm using What's Gossip. What's the T on you at work? What is the T on my client at work? What's the T on my client at work? One more shuffle. T on my client at work, please. Thank you. Depending on who's asking and depending on who's talking, it could be so many different things. First thing that came out is situationship. So people think you're dealing with somebody at work. Unclear boundaries, mixed signals, more than friends, less than lovers, maybe not even knowing what you guys are. Situationship then came out. So your love life is definitely T at work. People not being able to read you, feeling like you got a hidden agenda, secret intentions, manipulation, disguised as kindness. So they think you fake nice, like you can be fake nice or nasty nice, or you just pretend to like people. Hidden motivations, too helpful to trust, too kind to trust. Something about you is a little over the top when it comes to your smile, the tone in your voice, how helpful you are. It makes people think that you can't be trusted, like you're trying too hard. You gotta let it go. Let it go talks about releasing grudges, emotional freedom, forgiving yourself and others, free your heart. So it's more so about the situationship. Somebody that people think that you are dealing with at work, they feel like you need to let this person go. They talk about some type of emotional attachment that you have for this person. And to dig a little deeper, they feel like you're too good for this person. They feel like this person is not good enough for you. And they feel like they won't treat you right. With let it go. Now, on a professional note, they feel like you're in hustle mode. This card has a clock on the wall, 2 cups of coffee, a mouse, paperwork, and a laptop on the desk. Grinding hard, ambitious drive, determined effort. Sleep can wait. They feel like you are a hard worker, you're a workaholic, and you get shit done. That's how they feel about you. Any advice pertaining to work? Top card, the 2 of Swords. Okay, I wasn't expecting that, but hold on. The 2 of Swords came out for your advice for work. Oh my God. Where's my, never mind. Oh! We must expect obstacles in life and in work to prepare for them. This includes knowing we cannot see everything coming. But the worst mistake is to ascribe positive or negative energy to the world when this card shows up. The world itself, amoral and without agenda. It is up to us to make life what we want and need it to be. They want you to plan ahead for some type of obstacles, especially if things are good right now. If life is hard, things will turn around if you face it head on, and everything is in motion. When times are great, it is easy to be complacent and lose it all. So you're in a position at work where you can't get too comfortable. You always got to be a step ahead. Somebody is always trying to take your spot, take your place, and like outdo you. You work around a lot of snakes that want to remain at the top or take your place at the top. So treat them accordingly. All right, that's what I have. Let's go to your next question. What does G think about you? Let's see. What does G think about you? Oh, my apologies. I don't know. It just happened. I was fine the first hour or so of the live stream, and then my nose just started. I don't know. At first, it was something strictly sexual between y'all, but now they feel like they can have more with you. But this friendship is leading to more. They like you more than just a friend. Wow. You got obsessions. Someone in this connection is gripped by obsessive thoughts. So this is probably the one. Never mind. This person talked too much due to their obsessiveness towards you. And then you got boundaries. Firm boundaries are needed now. You got regrets. Someone feels remorse for the way they treated you. And you got new love. A new love or recommitment to love is developing. This person still want to be with you, although they feel like they don't deserve you. They feel like they overstepped some type of boundaries and they regret doing so. They have regrets. They wish they would have treated you better or handled a situation involving you much better. And they are obsessed with you. They talk about you. They're always trying to find out what's going on with you. They want to be back in your life from a romantic standpoint. That's what he thinks of you. Your last question, what does you know who think of you at this moment? You think somebody else paints you in a certain light to ruin your reputation? Okay, let's see. Damn. Hold up. The Hierophant. This is good. Institution, tradition, religion, society and its rules, social approval, conformity, forgiveness, bonded, mercy, wisdom, and trust. You are in good shape with her. You are in good shape with that person you mentioned. This person thinks highly of you. They think of you as a respectable leader. Somebody that obeys the rules, takes care of business, and you make the company look good. Period. Let's see. You got the Chariot at the bottom of the deck. She might have not been 100% confident in your work ethic and knowledge base, but she is aware of you being put in risky or complex situations and getting through it seamlessly. With the Chariot here, integration, movement, willpower, determination, control, direction, courage. She looks at you as a respectable leader. Has said person tried to say anything to this person about my client in a negative way? Let's just find out if she's done it. She might not have said nothing. Five of Pentacles in reverse. No. This person ain't saying nothing negative about you to your, to the boss. They ain't saying nothing. I don't think this person is around them in a personal way or in around them. I don't think this person is around to like build a rapport like that, to talk trash about you. Yeah. Now, the Five of Pentacles in reverse talks about improvement and charity and recovery. So even if she did say something negative, because remember, this card really matches the energy that came out about her in a previous question. Remember how it came out and it said that, yeah, at some point she did talk a bunch of shit about you when she didn't know. She thought she understood your agenda towards her. When she realized that you didn't have an agenda, now she feels bad and she's backpedaling. So even if she did say something negative, she's backpedaling with this card coming out. So no. But if I had to give you a yes or no answer, that's say no. No, she didn't. The head person in charge respects you. She don't have any problems with you. She looks at you as a great example of leadership at the company. Period. That's what I have for you. I wish you the best too. Thank you so much for booking with me, and you have a good day. Bye. Let's go to client number 5. Before we get started on client number 5, I do need to grab some stuff for my sinuses and respond to some emails, and then I'll close the reading up. I'll close the list. So please give me a moment. Be right back.